Hello to my Sagittarius. Happy new moon, Sagittarius. Happy new moon. Happy new moon in Pisces. All right. Pisces rules 12th house. And a lot of people's, as this new moon, you want to make sure you're getting your rest and allow your body to sync with the rhythms of the moon because a lot of downloads are going to come through, through your dreams. Pisces is sort of a dreamer sign. And so you get a lot of downloads of things that, you're processing, what you learned about yourself in these last cycles. Now that we're in a whole new cycle. So new moon just traditionally and just in general is really about allowing your body to sync with the rhythms of the moon. So being very intentional about getting your rest so you can get your downloads, daydreams, night dreams, deja vu, to see what psychic gifts you have. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. Send back any dark magic, hex, anything that's not meant for, anything that will distract you from receiving downloads. Immediate return to sender. To set the tone. The cycle is over, move forward. So a cycle is over, Sagittarius. So it's time to move forward. Move forward, the cycle is over. Get your rest. Rest, rest, rest. Rest your body, rest your mind. Just rest, get some rest so that source can download some, it's kind of sort of recap of this last cycle. We had a full moon in Leo. We're not talking about any Leos that Leo actually rules 5th house, but where you just really just go where you are appreciated and not where you're tolerated. Go where you're appreciated, not where you're tolerated. That was the overarching theme when we had that full moon in Leo, is being where you are appreciated and not where you're tolerated. So a lot of things were uncovered. And so you don't want to keep repeating these karmic cycles of continuing to go around energies where you now know you were just being tolerated. You're not appreciated. People are not giving you feedback of just them appreciating your presence in their lives. So stop going along with their flow. Make room, make room. All right, I'm getting some downloads right now. As a lot of you all are getting ready to start traveling. By doing a lot of traveling, getting travel buddies together. The spring is coming up, spring equinox in some parts of the world. But yeah, farewell. 924. Look fondly on what was. Look fondly on what was. This color right here, excuse me, connects us with the root and sacral chakra. And so some people felt some kind of way when you went into hermit mode. 9 would be the for hermit. And then 2 would be for high priestess, and 4 would be the emperor card, right? So, but some of you all felt really good and recharged going into hermit mode when you just went into hermit mode and you said, okay, I'm creating something for myself, whether it was a business or just creating time to like carving out time for rest or whatever. But look finally on what was. So it's okay to look back on the past with a thankful heart. Your angels see that you are letting go of things that once served you well, and they remind you that it's necessary to do so. Take a few moments now and connect with your angels as you visualize their loving light surrounding you. Send your angels and yourself gratitude as you let go of the past. Yeah, farewell. So long. Close out the cycle so you can get some rest. Yeah, if you going into hermit mode is sending people into a tizzy or a tailspin where they start creating all kinds of chaos and confusion around your life and other people's lives that go into hermit mode, that's letting you know, that's speaking in volume. So you got some good news coming across your path. Let's get into it. I've already prayed over your cards, already asked source for clarity. Talking to you wherever Sagittarius is in your birth chart. You are ruled 9th house. We are in year 9, 2025. 2 plus 2 is 4. 4 plus 5 is 9. This is where karmic cycles are continuing to be broken. But yeah, it speaks in volume when people go into hermit mode and how people respond to you when they need time to process. Sometimes people stay in hermit mode for years. And I don't mean like they don't come out of the house, but they have to detach and get their peace away from energies familiar spirits, right? So money is coming across your path. There it is. Got big money coming across. Yep. So a new legacy is being started for you. And I don't see you telling people about it. I see you living a softer life because you're keeping familiar spirits out of your business. because keeping them in your business cause you depression, cause you and someone else depression. So you and someone are creating a very firm legacy of learning how to keep things close to the cuff. So somebody had to learn something the hard way. Yep. So this owl right here, who, you had to learn who had an issue with you when you went into hermit mode and who didn't. You had to learn who, and some of it was just depressing. The water signs, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, had an issue with you and somebody else, and try to make people feel worthless. And so, yeah, you are not talking to certain people who try to make people feel worthless by talking about people behind their backs and trying to drag people down to a low frequency just because they're in hermit mode, because they're not familiar with every little thing that's going on in people's lives, right? So, yeah, I definitely, there we go. I see you traveling. So that's a bus you got off of. You're like, I'm now more motivated to travel, get out into the world. So I'm making room, making some space. So somebody's not falling for the bait and switch anymore of people who talk about people behind their backs just because they don't know what's going on in their lives, and they gossip about them to their kids, talk negatively or make disparaging comments about them to their own kids, and these are family members. So yeah, you definitely don't want to be connected to those energies. Yeah. So something, you had to go through the dark night of the soul yourself to step into your light. Find out that you're a light high priestess. So you're not falling for that bait anymore. Yep. That confusion. Not falling for the confusion of lies anymore. So yeah, so you're saying farewell to some energies permanently. Yeah. You switch teams. Somebody's about to get promoted at work. If you're working, I see you getting promoted. But a lot of it has to do with, this is a new legacy for you, and your promotion means your money is increasing, but now you're not just having a title, you actually have authority, meaning you're asking questions. And if you are able on your team as a leader, I see you being a very compassionate leader, and somebody was able to see the physical evidence of people who saw people as competition. Maybe you saw someone compete with someone for someone else's legacy. So they ended up, and this is crazy too, like they ended up with someone's husband or ended up with someone's wife in the family and ended up having kids, like sister wives or brother husbands or whatever in the family. Because again, just chaos and confusion. Chaos and confusion. So Source is saying, you're saying farewell to some energies. You're definitely saying farewell to some energies. Yeah, farewell to some energies. You're adding structure and authority to some things. Yeah. Farewell. The devil is in the detail. The devil is in the details. When people see that it's okay to create that kind of friction within families, is unhealthy. It disrupts people's legacy, all sorts of things, just because some people see. So there could be character assassination, all of that stuff going on. But so Source is saying to you, that's not even the frequency that you're on. So the reason why I say you're seeing the physical evidence, this is part of somebody's psychic abilities and psychic gifts. You'll have a download or dream, like let's say for instance, you may have a download or dream about somebody, fish, right? And say somebody is pregnant. Okay, I'm not sure who's pregnant, but so show me the evidence of somebody being pregnant. Then you hear about somebody getting pregnant. You're like, wow, wait a minute. Wasn't somebody married to somebody in the family and they getting pregnant by somebody's husband or wife? Like, what in the world? Just chaos and confusion. Chaos and confusion. But then what's worse is seeing, because I'm seeing that there was some other energies, creating the issues, right? Creating issues. And that's why some people just gently just move on. It's just craziness. Absolute craziness. A karmic couple that like to go around and create discord. Looking at this cards right here, karmic couples that's masking something else. So something you witnessed Something that you witness that you don't want in your house at all. Something that you witness you don't want to be on that team of people who are causing people a complete loss of a sense of self, making people feel worthless, telling them that they're a part of a team, but really they have no authority. They can't speak up on certain things. And so it causes people to get depressed. Yeah, something you may have witnessed in your own family, right? So you have definitely found your star, meaning that you have you're in your north node, right? In your north node, right? And you're so grateful to leave certain energies behind. Yeah, they're just in a poisonous environment. I feel like somebody could have been like, oh, I had a little too much to drink and didn't know what I was doing and just had a night of fun and blah blah blah. But still, it's part of somebody's legacy. And that's why some people decide to break generational cycles, chains, and curses. They move away. They only want to be a part of that chaos and confusion. So, yeah, just know there's no sister code, no brother code, just, willy-nilly in the family. Just everybody just swapping spouses and craziness. And so source is saying you're free. Something about you're free. And that's what you may have in common with somebody. It's just like, okay, well, that's odd, But anyway, I see somebody is free. So this is the Page of Wands here. Page of Wands here. So yeah, you're free of the shadiness. And like I said before, here we have the Wheel of Fortune. So I see that you feel very, very fortunate. But again, the cycle is over. You're moving forward. You're moving on from something. And yeah, so I see you in a leadership position, but you'll clearly be able to see who's masking something. How people have no boundaries set whatsoever. They just cross over boundary. You'll be able to see all kinds of stuff in your leadership position. How people it's like they have no coof. They just do anything, right? And so I definitely see that you'll see it in your leadership position, who is masking something. So yeah, you'll see karmic couples. Y'all know what I'm saying? You all will see people who have, who will sleep their way to the top in the company. They don't care what kind of discord is causing in the department. They just sleeping with the boss. They doing this. They doing that, creating just chaos and confusion, and putting people's jobs at risk. So I definitely feel like, and the same thing happens in people's families. They don't care if people don't want to be around the family because of the chaos. But you're very clear. You're very, very clear. You and someone are very, very clear about respecting people's boundaries. And your ancestors are watching over you, just letting you know that there's some people who they'll do anything. They literally do anything, to because for them it's their way or the highway. So they'll literally do anything. So to loop people into karmic relationships, So source is saying you are moving on from that, and your meekness, you're just quietly moving on for that and just praying for people's strength. There's a Tower card. Yeah. Tower card. People will do anything to loop people into a lie. Karmic relationships. Yeah. So I do see you saving yourself. Hold on. This is I do see you and somebody saving yourselves by keeping those types of energies, both in the personal and professional, out of your house. Like literally keeping those energies away, because you don't want that spirit in your house, right? That's how you're saving yourself. You don't want that spirit in your house. Yeah. Here's the King of Cups here. Yeah, you don't want that master manipulation in your house. So you're in a very high vibrational way. Somebody is saying, yeah, that's not a line that you would cross. Like that's literally like sleeping with your best friend's husband or sleeping with your best friend's wife, just no code whatsoever, or sleeping with your sister or brother, spouse, or significant other, or somebody that they dated. We got almost 9 billion people on the planet. Why in the world would somebody want to be with somebody that you had who knows? And that's, like I said, no judgment whatsoever. Some people flow however they flow, but some people just move on quietly. They just Mm-mm. They don't want to be connected with all of that. So, yeah. So here we have, yeah. Like I said, some people want to swap destinies with people, but they don't even realize it's throwing them into an 8-year restrictive cycle. They don't even realize it's throwing them into their own karma of not knowing who they are when they look in the mirror. They want to be somebody so bad. Yeah. So, karmic relationships. You're free. You and somebody are free. Yeah, you and somebody are free. Yeah. You and somebody have found your star. Light High Priestess. You and somebody are Light High Priestess. And I'm talking to men and women Sagittarius, by the way. Yeah. But anyway, let's close out this. But yeah, so take this time to get some rest. Take this time to just get some rest. I see you on your throne. And now something is very clear as to how people try to swap people's destinies and try to restrict other people because they want to be them in every way possible, to swap destinies, to somehow to fast track their way to somebody else's star, when really what they did was they swapped destinies. All right, they threw themselves into a dark mirror. So when they look in the mirror, they don't know who they see when they look in the mirror. So some kind of spell work was returned. Yeah, resources. Use wisely as needed. So resources are coming across your path. Mind power. Lead with your mind. Foresight. Be farsighted and alert. Money tree. Enjoy your wealth. Yep. And then star power. So step into the spotlight here. And then vacation. Take time to recharge. And then money matters. Invest your money wisely. Yep. And so endings. It's time to say goodbye. Yep. You're definitely saying goodbye to some energies. You're definitely saying goodbye. So yeah. So like I said before, you and someone have the same values as it relates to that. When it just in terms of just overstepping boundaries, and some people just don't have. They don't have that. They want to swap. They want your life so bad. They don't have a problem. Like sometimes you may even see it with your siblings, or you may see it with your kids. That you may see it with other family members. They don't have a problem wanting their loved one's life in every way, shape, form, or fashion, and will do anything to swap, including having people restricted, in some way, shape, form, or fashion. And that's just not the energy. That's not the frequency that you're on, right? So yeah, that's what I have for you all. Like I said, take this time to just relax your mind and just let your downloads flow, and just, where you're making room for some things. So I do see a lot of travel in your cards, but you're definitely breaking away. Your hard work is paying off. So there's a new moon. That's this card right here. A Capricorn could be of significance to someone. Your hard work is definitely paying off, and just like how your energy, just the energy that you're around, something about your energy is like, would never date a friend's significant other, would never date. It's just too many people out here. Like somebody has no interest in, dating your boss, or, that's not your way of advancement in the workplace. It's just something about your energy. It's just like you're not interested in that. You're not interested in creating that kind of. So anyway, I see you getting a massage. It's kind of working out the kinks. Yeah, I see you getting a massage. But that's what I'm seeing for you all. As you're downloading things, Source is going to actually send those types of energies around you. They're going to send those energies to you. That's going to be a part of your soul community, a part of your soul tribe. Part of your soul community, a part of your soul tribe. Yeah. Yeah. So keep your vibrations high. Yeah, companionship. So giving someone your complete presence is an astonishing gift. Yeah. So somebody definitely has a memory of an elephant when you think about just like, wow. Some people just they don't have a problem crossing over boundaries. They don't see anything wrong with it. Nothing whatsoever. So you may have seen something where you just thought, just wow. just WOW, wow. That's what I have for you also. Again, take this week to just relax and let downloads come to you in terms of just your high priestess gifts. And just like the source is going to show you the physical evidence of, like, you know, you and other people having feelings about things. And again, your ancestors are watching over you. Um, your ancestors are watching over you. It's like you're seeing some things through their lens, and just how families are, their legacy. You're just seeing people's legacy, and just like, wow, okay. That's what I have for you. See you in the next video. Bye.